these two guys, they connected to Yo Gotti, and we seen them before because they in the back of his music video called Friends. If you go back and look at the music video called Friends of Yo Gotti, you're going to see that they in the back of it. So I don't know how many of y'all have seen it, but I seen that video and I instantly recognized these two guys. And it was because I had the picture that came up in the Family Dollar, and I posted that. It said 901 Trigger Trey was on the left, and the dude that 007 seen with the dreads on the right. That's the people I'm talking about. The two dudes that ran out the back is 901 Trigger Trey and the dude with the dreads. Those two dudes is CMG Hitmen, because Raven said herself that she wants to have a deal with CMG in any way possible. She said she'd do whatever she can. So she got him a deal with her boyfriend as a hitman, and that's why he make a little bit of songs to cover the fact that he a hitman, so that if they ask him what he do, he say he makes music just like any other average person in the hood or something like that, right? So basically in Memphis, they had a lot of people that didn't want to be CMG Hitman because of the fact that they don't want to go against Dolph, because they know what Dolph was doing was the right kind of stuff to bring the community up. And so they were like, man, I'm not going to take down a big positive African-American in the community who's uplifting all the neighbors and the people and, you know, trying to grow generational wealth. They don't want to take them down. So they don't want to be a part of the CMG Hitman team. But these other dudes that grew up in this different mentality where they didn't care, like they live for day by day, like they only live for the day. They never plan, they never save money, they never do anything like that. Them dudes, they don't care. They're just there for the instant gratification, trying to have a quick result, fast life, fast money, you know what I mean? Trying to do a drill and done some dummy stuff. So they easily got convinced that they could do the CMG Hitman job. So basically they just went ahead and met with Gotti and signed away. I think they barely got paid though. I think they get paid like, you know, it all ends up being not even worth minimum wage, because the fact that you throwing your life away and that you could get caught up in a big RICO case because of that. So speaking on the RICO case, that's about to come up next. It's a lot of people who forgot about what happened to Makedas' brother when he was with his daughter, you know, with his kid, and they went to the store and to the mall and stuff like that. They was actually tracked down by I think it was still Justin Johnson straight drop, and 901, not Justin Johnson and the dread dude tracked him down. And you know, 901 had that Ford truck, and he for sure was a CMG Hitman affiliate. So Makedas' brother though, he got ran down on. They followed him because they had tracked him on the work phone. See, what you don't like, Makedas, they finessed to get them Obama phones and like them iPhones for business and stuff like that under this plan. And basically they got the Obama plan for iPhones when you open a business. So they went and got, you know, anybody that knows, that's hip to the streets in the last few years, knows how anybody can just easily get iPhones. You know what I'm talking about. How many of y'all, raise y'all hand, hit the like button, have been able to get an iPhone pretty easily even though you couldn't afford one? You go to your local iPhone people and you go ahead and, you know what I mean, you got to apply. You got to pass them little checks and systems balances. So basically they got the iPhones on the business line by hitting the little finesse Obama phone plan stuff. And that's how they ended up getting Makedas' brother to have a phone. So when you got a business phone, the people who run the company, they can see where you go as part of the data that they get to have information as when you sign on to the company. They get to have information on like any ideas you made, intellectual property, any data you might have that on you, any statistics as far as your location and proximity. And so basically they were like, where is he at? Boom, pulled him up on the tracker app and showed him exactly where he's at. They sent the goons there, two of them, two CMG hitmen from Yo Gotti, and Black Youngster knows him too. And basically they work with Straight Drop. They know Straight Drop as well. These guys aren't all, they're not all strangers. They know each other. Don't you think 901 knows who Straight Drop is? Don't you think the dread dude knows the other people and this and that? Like, they all know each other. So you can't say that these are all individuals that never knew each other and not strangers or nothing like that. And basically, what you got to realize is that all of these people have ties to CMG. And who is the person that runs CMG? Yo Gotti. And that's why Yo Gotti is still somebody that you can't clear yet, because he's the person that's pulling the strings and sending the money, cutting the checks for all these people that's involved. Because they all want to clout chase and be a part of CMG because they want to be known as the ops. Like, if they couldn't, you know, when they say if you can't beat them, join them. Well, they couldn't join them, so they do it backwards, and they mentality is backwards. So they couldn't join them, so they try to beat them by joining the opposition. Why is it that everybody thinks it's cool to be an op now? Like, people want to be the ops. They want to be the people that's troublemakers and that people that cause bad things for no reason. So it's like a lifestyle that they glamorized over there at CMG, and they all up in your music videos with the straps, talking about CMG. You know what that stands for, right? And so when they over there whipping up songs in the studio and stuff, talking about whatever they talk about, is nothing that's really anything worth listening to, and it's just something that puts people to fall down the wrong path and decide to go down and sign themselves to CMG and become hitmans and get taken down by the feds over and over again. They just never realize what they're getting themselves into. And a lot of people, they do realize that they're getting themselves into, and they just don't care. They're just like, you know what, at the end of the day, I'm just going to be a hitman. I'm just going to do drills or whatever. I don't care. They think going to prison is cool. They think being locked up 23 hours a day is cool. And when they locked up in there, they don't got no straps no more, and they can't fight. So what happens is they get their lunch taken. They become somebody's little bitch up in there. So that's it. If y'all, I don't condone that lifestyle. Y'all shouldn't want to glamorize that. So that's why I say that you should try to be inspired by Dolph and go try to uplift your community and learn things you could do to pass down your generational wealth and actually create some type of financial freedom. You need to be thinking of what you could do instead of coming out here and hating on the internet, hating and stuff like that. Throw some likes in there, throw some positive stuff in the comments, and lift each other up. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Keep getting good vibes and positive energy to everybody. So if you want to be a part of something that's like that, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. So without further ado, though, I'm going to let y'all go ahead and get back to it. But stay tuned for another video coming soon, tomorrow. Yup.